Hey, what's going on YouTube? Any of you guys know what this is? Any of you guys know why this is the ruin of so many castings? Well, I'm going to show you what it is, and I'm going to show you how you can get rid of it and save the life of your casting. Let's go. Alright, well, we got some castings here that have some cellophanes wrapped around doors. Might be hard to see there, but the 1970 Nissan Fairlady has a rubber band going around the hood, keeping that shut during shipping. And down here, the Camaro has a cellophane wrapped around it, goes through the middle, under the bottom, holding the two doors shut. And I know it's a chase piece, so I don't plan on opening it, but I don't want to leave that rubber band on there or that cellophane wrap on there, because what that's going to do is eventually that's going to stick to the tampo, and after a longer period of time, it can actually stick to the paint. I've seen videos where guys have opened up old castings that have rubber bands on them, and as they're pulling that rubber band off, it just takes the tampo with it. And I want to preserve this as long as possible, and I'm going to show you how to go in there, take the rubber band off, or the cellophane wrap that's on the doors, or the hood, or whatever part that the rubber band is holding shut, put it back together, and then your casting will last forever in its package.
Get it out of the display case, and then because it has moving parts, or at least the hood opens, then they decided to put this nasty rubber band around it to keep the hood shut. And what that has done over the years, usually what will happen is you have damage to the paint because of the rubber band deteriorating. And so again, excessive packaging that actually does damage to the piece that you're trying to collect. Instead of keeping this in the package for years and years and years, it's just sitting in there rotting. So let's see what happens when we take this off, if we get any paint loss. And we're getting some. I don't know if you can see right here to the far left, we're getting some paint loss here. And so that's just not a cool thing, not a good idea for collectibles to have this sort of yucky rubber band stuff on it. So I'm trying to be as careful as I can, but we're going to get damage from the rubber band on the side. So you can see right there, because of those rubber bands, we're losing a lot of paint, and that messes up your collectible. And so the idea that these were done for collectible reasons and done in all this excessive packaging, to me, ends up being kind of a gimmick, because what they could have done is just left the hood to open or close, put this in this acrylic package, and then blistered it, just like kind of like Auto World does or whatever, and been in much better shape. But here we have damage before we even pull it out of the package.
Start off by opening up these two. The only reason I'm opening up these two, one, is to get that rubber band off, but also because I don't think I'm going to keep, unless it's a chase piece, I'm not going to keep any of my M2s in their boxes anymore. It's just, they're too bulky. I don't really have a good place for them, and I have a lot of space now on my loose collection because I did a cleanup. So let's get those two open. All right, we got them out of the package. You can see the rubber band going across the hood there. I'm simply going to snip that off and pull it out. I hope this is easy to see. I just cut the rubber band, and look, see how it's not releasing itself? It's kind of staying on that corner. That's exactly how it starts. As the rubber band heats up, cools down, expands, contracts, gets older, dries out, it starts to stick to the side of the casting, and after a long enough period of time, when you go to remove that rubber band, it's just going to pull off the tampo underneath it, and in worst cases, it'll pull off the paint. And I've seen that happen too. Guys have pulled off the rubber bands and had a completely bare metal strip underneath it. It's terrible. So this is how it starts. Pink. Fortunately, this one comes off because it's brand new. Nothing stayed connected to the rubber band, fortunately. So yeah, save that one. That could have been a definite problem down the road. Two more rubber bands. They won't be ruining my castings. This is a really, really sweet one. This is the Rocket Oil from the 7th Annual Collectors Nationals, and if you look on the tail there's a massive plastic piece and a rubber band holding it down because the entire top of this hinges off. If I leave that, that whole back end is gonna get shredded if anyone opens this down the road. So I really wanna get that rubber band off so my casting stays in good shape. Let's get into this one. This is a plastic piece that was on the bottom of it that the rubber bands were kind of going over. See how the rubber bands are falling apart? The rubber bands just rot. And any part of it that's touching the casting sticks. The same way it's stuck to this little piece of plastic. See that? Like, that's really on there. To the point where it's not coming off, it's just breaking. Fortunately, this little plastic piece was sticking over the nose, or the tail, I should say, of the casting, so the rubber band didn't have a chance to stick to it. And I know it's open now, but at least I don't have to worry about that rubber band ripping off any of the paint on the back of this beautiful casting. By the way, rocket oil. Ready for this? How sick is that? This casting is unbelievable. And the weight of it, it's ridiculous. Just ridiculous. See that fuel line? Look at the fuel line. Oh, it's got a little pump nozzle and everything. Man, this is amazing. First time I've actually seen one of these up close. Had this in my collection for a long time. Hey, little piece of rubber band just fell off the bottom. Yeah, see, there's another piece of rubber band still stuck to the casting. You know, I understand that they want to keep this top from flying around during shipping, but there's got to be a better way. There's just got to be a better way, because too many collectors leave their castings in their boxes or on card. It's just a way to get, they're going to get ruined down the road, you know? Yeah, all of this fell off of the car. These little pieces of rubber band. All right, now for the Big Daddy, my 1969 Chevy Camaro SS 396. This thing has a massive, massive piece of cellophane that goes across both the doors. Now it's a chase piece, so I want to get it open really carefully so I can take off that rubber band, put it back in its case, and it looks like I haven't opened it. Of course, to any trained eye, obviously I did because I took that little rubber band off, but my casting won't fall apart because of it. And if you know, on M2, they close up their packages with little stickers that say M2. There's usually one on each side. Even the smaller boxes have a sticker on each side. You can actually pop that sticker off pretty easily. The box is glossy or waxy, so that sticker it's on there pretty good, but it's also able to come off pretty easily too. Open it up, slide the casting out, get rid of that rubber band, slide it back in, put the sticker back down. Fortunately for me, there's a little bubble in mine, and I'm gonna go into that bubble right there, and that's where I'm gonna start peeling the sticker back from. And I'm not gonna do this on camera because I need to have it up close to me so I can see what I'm doing and not mess up the sticker any, so I'll show you when I have it popped up. All right, we got the sticker up. Now I can proceed to open it up, get the casting out, fix it, and close it back up again. Now I'm simply gonna slide the casting about halfway out. All right, I got the casting out far enough to get at that rubber band. Now, if you'll notice on the bottom of this, there's like a mirror finish to the stand. So if you are gonna open these and you want it to appear as if it hasn't been opened, try really hard not to touch the casting. Try really hard not to touch anything inside it so you don't get a big fat fingerprint on there somewhere. And now, while I'm not touching it, I'm gonna go in and simply just cut this little band, slide it through on this side. See, look at this, look at this. See how the door, I can pull the door shut from the other side? That's the elastic already sticking to the door. This is exactly what I'm trying to avoid and exactly why I'm doing this. There we go, just like that. Got the plastic out, cellophane, whatever you want to call it, rubber band. And we can slide the casting right back into the box. All right, and just like that, the sticker goes right back down again. Doesn't even look like I touched it. And that cellophane is off the door, and I don't have to worry about it ruining my casting down the road. All right, well, that's it. A few more of my castings are now saved from that dreaded rubber band issue. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Hope you guys are out hunting. Hope you guys are out finding cool things, doing cool things. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Like this.